Pardon me, hello. I'm going to have to make this short and sweet. So, gone online and got some news that allegedly CM Punk has left the company or gone home or has been removed from all house shows or departed. I don't know how you would word this or explain this. And yeah, apparently that's what's come out. So I'm just responding to what I've heard. And I've got to make it very quick because Stevie Breach did a video and I wasn't sure if it was one of those, sometimes when people do videos and it's like, oh yeah, this person's gone, blah blah blah, or what if this person goes. Sometimes you see those videos, but apparently no, there is something behind this, because then I checked and the Wrestling Observer have put this on their site and actually just done a podcast about this just now, literally just now, and so if this is a work, they are to blame for this. But apparently he has walked out. He told them he was going home. There's nothing been posted on his Twitter as of yet. To tell you the truth, I am a bit skeptical about this, because I have heard that they want to do a social networking angle, and I believe that there was plans of some kind of social networking angle, and maybe this might be a part of it. So I am a bit skeptical that this could be part of his storyline. However, if it's not and this really is what's going on, then you wonder what's been going on behind the scenes and what do we really know that happened. And if you want to look at the relationship, or the rumoured relationship between himself and the company, it's always been very up and down, and he's been very vocal about things in the press and to the media, about how he's been used or how he's been promoted or not promoted. Obviously there was that first world title run that he wasn't particularly happy with the way he was presented or used. There was the second world title run that he had when he didn't even get to lose his first world title. Then his second one, there was politics behind that apparently, because he didn't dress like a champion and Undertaker snitched on him allegedly, and there was that. There was always some situations with him in the company, it seemed like, and then obviously it was that famous 2011 angle, and that is probably one of the reasons why I am very skeptical about this in a way, because I have heard since the time of that angle that apparently they were all sitting there looking down at all the fans who reacted to this, smirking, really looking down at the fans in a way, and he can't blame fans for being a bit skeptical about if this is true or not, and I am a bit not too sure about that. So if it's a storyline, it's a great storyline. If it's not a storyline and it's very real, then obviously you do look at the relationship, as I've said, and you know that there are some things there that hint at. And there was an interview with Ariel Helwani, and his demeanour did come across a little bit fed up, or just tired, or possibly on the signs of a burnout. And I know since Brock Lesnar, he hasn't really had much to do, or any top line feuds at the moment, and he's kind of just been floundering around in the middle somewhere. And I know that he wants to feel and be pushed as the top guy, and a lot of people are saying, well, he should be the top guy, or he is the top guy, but we know that the reason why he isn't the top guy is because, let's face it, ratings and money. He doesn't sell in the same way that John Cena does, even though that Cena gets booed and we all character assassinate the guy. Cena does sell a lot, and if you ever want a difference to be made and you want to see your favourite wrestler get there, then you have to spend money on them, and they have to basically make more and more and more and more. It's just like Iron Man 3. Fucking hate that film, but it made so much money, so guess what, there'll be more Robert Downey Jr. and more Iron Man because of that. And I think that there's who knows what's going on. I'm going to listen to this podcast and find out a bit more. So this is really more of a reaction thing, and I'm sorry, I've barely had any sleep, and so I sound a bit and I'm not that fired up, so I can't entertain you in the same way and get real fired up and start cursing at a blue streak. So apparently for now it looks like the Triple H CM Punk rumoured match, and I say rumoured match, is off the table. He was also supposed to wrestle Kane prior to that, and that looks like that is off the table. For all we know, it could be a few days and he shows up. I mean, all can be forgiven when there's lots of money to be made. That's always been the thing that I've noticed, but I know people will compare, who have always made comparisons between CM Punk and Steve Austin. I guess you have more ammo now, or more to support that claim. So who knows what's really going on. Anyone that knows anything, please comment on this video. If you haven't seen this video before, you haven't seen me before, I'm Buff Been Stuffed. I do wrestling and MMA videos. Click, rate, share, subscribe. If you haven't checked it, check Stevie Breach's video, because he goes into much better detail than I could. And I've got a rush as well, unfortunately. I was probably going to have to do this video on the bus, but I don't know if you want to see me doing a bus with the automated service 2782 Brent Cross. I mean, that's not going to look very good. Maybe funny for you, but who knows. Anyways, so if this is true, who knows? But do you think he's going to be back? Possibly very quickly. But apparently his contract expires in July, so there is that. And maybe he's not going to stay. And I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a long time off. And I think that might be needed, actually. Anyways, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go. And I was also listening to a podcast before I go with Steve Austin and Dave Meltzer. And he was saying that if you're the wrong guy that stands up to Vince McMahon, you get a pink slip. But if you're the right guy that stands up to Vince McMahon, you get what you want. And maybe this is a power play by CM Punk to get what he wants. Anyways, I'm sure there will be a part 2 of this video when I've got a bit more energy and calories in me. So take care, comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think, and goodbye.